Alright, sorry about this. This is part 5. I know it's taking me a while to get through the storyline of this. Um, there is a video that sums it up in like 5 minutes, but this is the detailed version. Um, I'm sorry, I like to make my stuff detailed. I love Killzone, the storyline's amazing to it. Oh my, let me check my... Alright, so, Templar crashes the new sun, into, this refinery, destroying the city's Patrusite defense grid. But I still think he's alive. There's something tells me, but he probably is dead. That's my luck. With the defense grid deactivated, the ISA advance and attempt to regroup near Vazari's palace. With victory in their sense, but a nuclear bomb is detonated within the city of the Helghast, destroying it. So Vazari, not Vazari, Radek, he nukes one of his own cities. There's still, I'm not entirely sure why. It was to get rid of something that they were hiding, and they didn't want the ISA to get to it because the Helghast, all the Helghast were being pushed back to the palace, and the Helghan palace where Vazari's at, which soon they retreat to the really cold part of Helghan. So the city's been destroyed, and it liquidated most of ISA forces. That's where you get to use the mech in the game. With the fleet decimated largely, sorry, I get distracted pretty easy. I'm not really sure where I was going with that last sentence. With the fleet decimated largely, the ISA ground campaign crippled by the blast, the team and the last remaining ISA troops, they try to overthrow the palace of Vazari with a small shard of hope. This is like, they're doing it, and they're gonna die trying. They're not gonna be stopped. They're gonna try dying to stop the Helghast. They confront the waves of the Helghast, resisting raining blows upon them. The ISA troops manage to breach the palace, and Sev and Rico fight their way into Vazari's throne room. But Radek and his personal guard en route, Sev and Rico managed to eventually eliminate Radek's guards after a few. It's a really big battle. But they're forced to battle Radek himself, which he uses this big cloak, and you can't really see him while you're fighting a certain amount of enemies, but you can see his shadow. When his shadow comes out, you shoot towards him, and you hope to get him. So you have to fight Radek. He decides to duel two Interpolars personally. I'm not really sure what I just said there. Eventually, Rico and Sev manage to severely injure Radek, who commits suicide to avoid capture. And Rico walks up to him, and he spits on him. Which I thought was funny as hell, because that bitch deserves it. He finally, Sev and Rico, still under orders to capture Vazari and deliver him to Vetkin High Command. They find the Halgan leader awaiting them in his throne room. He tells Sev and Rico that the war is far from over and seemingly goads to them to kill him. That he wants them to kill him, and which their orders are not to. And Sev is trying to kind of like hold him back. He's telling them that the death in Helghast will remember him as a martyr. I'm kind of bad with my words. Sorry. He's subsequent. Another one of my words I want to say, but I'm not really sure how to say it. Subsequently unleashed terrible vengeance upon the remaining ISA forces. His survival is all that is keeping the Halghast under control. Rico gets really pissed and he wants to get revenge on Templar and Garza, which, like I said, something tells me Templar's still alive, but I'm starting to think I'm probably wrong. The later who died due to Rico's own errors, which Rico is kind of his fault that Garza died, has left him to rot with guilt, and falls for Vazari's probation, and he guns the Helgon Emperor down. He puts the big chain gun up to him and just starts blasting him. Sorry. When Vazari hits the ground, he starts to mutter his last words, and he says the quote several times, but it gets louder, and the last time he kind of sort of yells it. It's the madness begins. The madness begins. He just keeps saying madness, and then he says madness begins. So from what he has been through, and disillusioned with Rico's execution of Vazari, Sev leaves the palace and sits on the entrance steps. There he sees a really big, giant fleet of Halgon ships, and they thought they were destroyed by the first ISA wave, but they see what is left of the ISA fleet and sees firsthand the destruction of Vazari, and they kind of retreat, and they think that the war was over, but they knew that it's just quite not there yet. So that's where kind of number 3 begins. There's no video after the credits. I waited actually 2 hours after the credits and there was no video. And I will make a video about number 3. So it'll be part 6. See you guys in a minute.